sometimes it's very boring fighting it because it just doesn't change. It just men and women exist. There's only two sexes. That's all there is.
Well, the
But
science on it's being quieted, right? And then those people that speak out are kind of being deplatformed. So even
yes,
though like the science does like prove as it stands that there are two sexes, right? And like
yeah,
they're not fluid, you can still lose everything you have over it.
we all know how babies are made. That's just end of story.
Well,
It- it-
I've seen some articles that are trying, they say that the science is close to be able to, or not close, they're trying to get it close for a biological man to carry a baby. And for me, first of all, I don't probably think in our lifetime. Also, as a mother, I find that to be wildly selfish because
Mhm.
your instincts are to do any means possible to keep that child safe. Whatever is best for that
Mhm.
child is what you
Mhm.
do, not what's best for me, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So just because I want to carry a baby, if I'm
Yes.
not supposed to carry a baby and that's going to increase harm or development
Mhm.
for them, I'm not going to do it, right? So,
Mhm.
I mean, I breastfed for over a year. That sucked. It wasn't great. Wasn't the best for me or my schedule, but it was
Yeah.
best for the baby. So you make
Yeah.
all these sacrifices on yourself for your child. So when I
Yeah.
see stuff like I think Buck posted on his Twitter, they came up with like some way that
I saw that.
biological men are secreting, it's not milk, but it's something to feed the baby. And I was like, that's so selfish. Like the
Yeah.
reason I could have, popped a bottle in the microwave, called it a day, saved myself so much pain and
Yeah.
time, but that's not what's best for the baby. So this
Exactly.
brand new substance that's coming out of you that's bioengineered, do you want to do that? Is that a
I
good
don't, I don't, I don't,
idea?
I don't want to be the test case of it, that's for sure.
No, and you shouldn't want your
Also,
baby to be.
I see these articles about like that males will be able to have children. Where are the wombs coming from?
I guess they're synthetic, unless they're not.
That would be best case scenario, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Hmm.
Because the only other place that they could come from is real life women. No, I don't want babies born in synthetic wombs to males. I think that's incredibly selfish.
Hmm.
Um,
There's
did,
just
did,
something really magical that happens like throughout the gestational period. Like
yeah,
I know like people that haven't experienced it, they're gonna think bullshit. But the moment I realized I was pregnant, like I knew I was having a boy. There was this connection.
yeah,
Like yeah, like I like knew him before he came out, and he is exactly who I pictured while he was in my belly. Like the same like personality.
worry about my dog. Dog mom. I have no concept of what it must be like to have a baby.
I always used to compare my dog. And I was like, it's got to be
Yeah,
like kind of similar
yeah,
because I really love my dog. But it's
yeah,
like, it's this whole other thing. And
yeah.
when you like talk to the baby in the belly and you like are rubbing your belly and you have these
Mhm.
like moments that you're just like, you're one consciousness almost.
Yeah.
Um, right. Like, sure, you might be able to create someone in a lab in a synthetic uterus, but like, again, what's best for that? What's best for that
What's
spirit?
best for that like growing human being who's got
Mm-hmm.
its own life to lead? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
not, you when you're having a baby, you're very much aware that you're creating a human being that's going
Mm-hmm.
to have its own life beyond you. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing this because of your own sort of, this
Something you're trying to fill, a void of some sort,
void
or
of validation
mm-hmm.
or something, I think it's incredibly odd. And then I also think of, you know, there are a lot of women who are infertile and it's heartbreaking for them. I pretty much am. I have endometriosis. We have endometriosis and polycystic ovaries in our family. And so,
Same.
oh no way, yeah. So
Yes.
I'm in pain most of the time. And so the chances of me ever having a baby is slim to none.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't want one. I want to, my instinct is to adopt eventually.
Which
Like
is
I would
so
like,
beautiful.
yeah, I would love to have children, but yeah, I've just never had the biological urge. Even when I was a teenager, I used to say it, and everyone would say, when you get to your late 20s, early 30s, it'll kick in. And I'm like, I'm 36 now, and I am just waiting for the biological clock to just click on over to 5 past midnight. When I think of the women who just try so hard to have a baby, and they go through IVF and all of these other things that we have created as ways to help fertility, and then some they can't. I have family members who couldn't.
Mhm.
They don't have children. That science would prioritize in any way of males having babies. I think that that's very insulting to women.